So we're going to try something new on my channel. I'm going to try and do a reaction video to Motherland episode 9. And we're going to pray that the YouTube algorithm lords leave me alone and I don't get a copyright claim. Yay! Hi guys, my name is Maria Park and this is Approach the Nerd. And in this episode, we are reviewing Motherland, Fort Salem, episode 9. Can you believe episode 9? Entitled Coop. And I'm gonna see if I can watch this video. I don't know if the audio is gonna make it in. If it does, it does. If not, it not. Because I'm telling you that for some reason, I am the favorite crush of the copyright claim algorithm for YouTube. But we're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna jump into this episode and see what's going on. I'm nervous. Alder Mountains, last known location of the Tarim. Oh no. Nope. See, we're already starting off bad. Every time I see witches, like any type of witches going on any kind of like a recon mission, I feel like they're all just gonna die and it's all Alder's fault. Bloody flip-flop, we're out. I just need these people to listen to me. Okay, did the spree get to the Talim? How, what, and why?
Our commitment to peace is non-negotiable. You're alive because of me. Not you. Exactly.
That's right, Alder. Turn around, go away. Let me eat my dinner in peace. Bye, girl.
The base has been infiltrated.
By
who? The spree. Scylla.
Oh, she just threw her girlfriend under the bus.
She should be in prison. Arrange transport to our facility in Salem. Understood.
You can see on Anacastia's face. She is tired of her crap.
Was the girl I hated most in the world.
Oh boy. Rael's like, oh Lord. This is a really good speech.
Libba's wife. You were the stone that sharpened my blade. The storm on my sunny day. For those things, I'm grateful.
They've been giving you the feels in the show. Oh my God. So I love how Abigail's mother and Libba's mother kind of had that look like, yeah, we were making each other, eat dead pigeons when we were their age. It's just, it is really stupid to have a rivalry over. They don't even know why. It's just a competition. Like she said, they basically from childhood were taught to hate each other. It's crazy. But yeah, that speech was beautiful, and like, I am not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I might cry when I turn the camera off. That was sad. I love Libba, and I'm so upset.
Well, careful now. Hillary's formidable. She's deployed.
What?
Love you guys.
Tally. What?
Good. Let me see Rael one more time.
Oh Lord. Like it's just laughing. She's like, ha ha, Rael.
Madam President, I must enough.
She hit the back. Go girl. Tired of the people hissing.
Consequences when you have sent untrained cadets into a live show resulting in the death of one of your own who I know did not complete basic training. Not to mention the civilian death. So do I.
Oh,
you've made the next one easy for me. Because I've just learned that you've allowed your Fort Salem to be infiltrated by the spree.
Oh snap! Petra told on her!
We have to hand the algorithm. I know. That's how you found out about Baylord Alder. But that's not the point. The point is, you've kept me in the dark about all of this crimes, not to mention compromising national security.
Oh my Lord.
Your days of leading our military are over.
Oh heck, she's gonna kill the president.
Tell you what, give me 10 in the shower and I'll join you.
What?
It's very similar. You think you can handle us both?
Oh my God.
Good. This is a way? Wait, what way is
We were
this?
so insatiable last time. I thought you'd find it fun.
Garrett,
have
you a
no
hoe.
idea who I am. They didn't tell me. You know what? I get it. I get it. I was the sickest, weakest gazelle in the herd. I was easy prey for you. You have no idea how powerful you are.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
I feel broken. Thanks to you. I'm sorry we ever met in Salem.
Wow.
It was you.
Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Scylla's having a breakdown. I mean, it's so hard. Like the actress, what I always forget her name, Amalia, and Taylor, Rael's actress, are very, very good at making you feel very sorry for them as a couple, because they have chemistry, like unbelievable chemistry, and they have like this something about their eyes. They show their angst in their eyes, so like it's so hard. Even though I stand by what I said, she's done a lot of horrible things, and I mean, she caused people to kill themselves. And I mean, she's a murderer. So like, she has to pay for that. And it's just sad because Rael, it's so weird. It's almost like the hurt on Scylla's face is magnified tenfold on Rael's face, and Rael has she has a very expressionless face, so it just really messes with you. So yeah, that was hard. That was a hard scene to watch. Oh, they're showing the recording of the president, so this is bad.
I don't hear a thing.
She's gonna do something. Is she gonna kill? She's hearing something. Is she gonna kill the president?
We go live.
Oh, she's dirty. Oh, you're so dirty.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh no, what is she doing? Oh, and that high-pitched buzzing sound is annoying.
Fellow citizens, the future of a troubled world now rests in our hands.
What?
We face an enemy with no regard for the conventions of war.
You flipping kidding me right now? Anacostia sees her. She sees it.
There is no outcome but victory.
We will prevail.
Bless this great nation and all who defend her.
Oh my gosh. Anacostia is literally crying, and the biddies look like they're about to die. This woman is nuts. She is nuts. Oh my gosh. So tired of her.
I still love her. I know.
Anacostia actually knows because she loves her adopted mother, Adler, who is flipping crazy. Alder, even. I can't even say her name anymore. So stupid.
She loves you. That part's real.
Oh, she did come clean about that. Good job, Anacostia. Scylla does love you. She's crazy, but she loves you.
She didn't care. She needed something bigger. So I told her about Scylla.
And Petra told President Wade.
Oh no.
Find your unit now. Alder puppeted the president.
Yes, she did.
Not outlawed by the Hague. Very. And with good reason. I've known Alder since I was a kid. I've seen her make hundreds of tough calls, but never like this. Never with
such disregard for the cost of her actions.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Whatever you set in motion with Petra left her no alternative.
Can't you follow this back to us?
If she does, we're all in grave danger.
They're all in grave danger from Alder. Okay, guys, let's talk about this episode that is an AKA poop storm. Alder is nuts. Alder is nuts. So, like, I've been saying since what, episode 1, that Alder was no good because she's not. She's trash. She is a person that, honestly, I still think she's the original founder of the spree. I do. I really do. I think she founded it. It got out of hand because it was for her own political agenda to keep herself in power. And then they went off and did their own stuff. And now she has to go clean up her own mess. I really do believe that that's what that is. She is the founder of the spree. But she is so consumed with power. She is power hungry. And with great power comes great responsibility. And absolute power basically becomes absolute. She's nuts. She is a literal dictator at this point. She doesn't care who she hurts. She doesn't care who dies. Alder is trash. So, and I hate that because I really like how pretty the actress is. And, you know, she reminds me of Wonder Woman. And kind of like Lena from Supergirl before I stopped watching it. So, but I just, man, guys, she's trash. I loved some of the standout moments. Garrett is a jerk. I mean, he's really showing his perverted colors, and I'm glad that Tally saw that. I hate that they made him that way, that the writing took that turn, because he did seem like a sweet match for her back in Beltane, and now he's just this guy who, well, I'm into you, but I'm also married, so it'd be cool, you know, if my wife got something out of it too, and we all just did each other, then I could have my cake and eat it too. He's a mess. Tally's a mess right now too, but that's understandable. She's gone through a lot of traumatic crap. From the moment she found out that Garrett was married, then Scylla was spree, then having to keep the secret, then having to out with her unit, then the whole stuff with the hostages that they were forced to kill, you know, in the truck. I mean, it's just been one thing after another. So I kind of get where Tally's coming from. She's not really herself. And she was using him to make herself feel better. So it was sex only for her. Even though technically she was cheating, openly and willingly cheating with a married man. It's still kind of messed up that he assumed that she would be into, you know, this polyamorous thing. So yeah, whatever. I think Garrett just needs to go away too. He needs to go where Alder needs to go, in the wind. I'm very proud of Abigail. Abigail has evolved so much since the pilot episode. She has become like their older sister. I really, really respect her character. And I love that she is willing to sacrifice everything she has ever known for her unit. And I think that's really amazing. I think she's getting an unfair, you know, kind of stick from Adele. He's looking at her like, I trusted you and you let me down. Like she had something to do with Alder, you know, deciding to puppet the president, you know? Come on now, Adele. But I guess I'm just like, I'm so annoyed that Alder did that. Like, it's so, oh gosh, she's such trash. I also really liked that Rael did have a confrontation and got to basically say her feelings to Scylla. And I do like that Anacostia was honest with Rael about Scylla loving, you know, her. Scylla's just really messed up. She just really is. She's also, I mean, it's hard because I always feel like being a member of the LGBT community, every time I say something negative about a couple, because there's so few canon ones that survive, that I'm like risking the wrath of everyone online that loves them, you know, that this is I think they call them Rilla, the like Rilla haters will come after me, or lovers will come after me. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, she still aided in the mass murder of many innocent people. And she was still justifying it when Anacostia was talking to her in the chair saying, you know how many witches died? And I'm like, You're talking about the Salem witch hunt, and you're talking about the witch, she mentioned one witch recently. That's fine, and that's really messed up, but that does not give you the right to go play God with other people. So yeah, she still hasn't technically learned that lesson. So she's not 100% redeemable. And quite frankly, I still believe that Scylla only cares about Rael. She doesn't care about anyone else. And that's the problem. But you can see she's scared. She is terrified, just like when Anacostia came in right before Rael did, and she's like, "Am I getting executed? They know I'm getting executed." And Anacostia is like, "Calm down." So yeah, Scylla is not. She's not really ashamed of her actions, basically, that are outside of how it affected her and Rael. And that is the problem that I have. So, but that scene was hard because those two actresses are a lot of chemistry, and they are very good at showing pain on their face. They are very expressionist actors, and I'm like, oh, it's hard. It gets you. It still makes you feel like crap. The eulogy for Libba was so hard to watch, but it was such a beautiful, I love how Abigail took over, the speech from what her mother wrote to how she really felt. And she was honest about it. And I love that because her sitting up here saying all this nice stuff, and everyone knows that they were going at it most of the season, and prior to that, since they grew up together, it would be like, okay, this is all staged and nothing, it's not real. It's that whole, robotic kind of, response that you give at a eulogy or whatever. For a eulogy. And then she just came out and said, yeah, I called her every name in the book. I made her eat a dead pigeon. I slept with all her men and threw them away, And it was that whole admittance thing. And then her basically saying, you were the stone that sharpened my sword and the storm on my sunny day, meaning she brought the best out of her. And I thought that was a very sweet thing to say. So I did like the Abigail. For me, Abigail was a golden star in this episode. They all were, really. I mean, all of them had standout moments. But yeah, Petra went to the president. I knew that was going to happen because when she was like, "You're dismissed," I'm like, yeah. She stuttered and she kind of paused when they told her about Scylla being on base and the spree infiltrating Fort Salem, and the way she's like, "Fort Salem?" I'm like, yeah, I knew she did it. I knew she was going to do it. I knew she was going to do it. I thought Alder was going to kill the president. I didn't realize she was going to Martian Manhunter her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's an issue in Justice League where Martian Manhunter is sitting in Watchtower in space, and President Lex Luthor's giving a speech, and Martian Manhunter didn't like what he was saying, so basically took over his mind and made the speech for him. That's what Alder just did, and she did it using the combined energy of the biddies. She's already draining their youth, but she's also draining their powers. And that is so messed up. That is so messed up. But how cool was it that the biddies hissed at the president? And unlike the first time we saw that happen, she hissed back. And I thought that was flipping cool. She was like, no, not in my house, people. So yeah, I actually like President Wade a lot. And I love how she talked to Alder. Alder is gotten so, like the scene with Kalita where she's talking about you're arrogant and watch yourself. And Kalita was like, you didn't save me. Pretty much the look on her face. Like Alder has this whole, how dare these people not bow at my feet type attitude now. And it's really disgusting. And I can't stand it. I actually don't like her. I really, really do not. I kind of feel like, I don't know if Petra would be any better being the leader or the general, but I honestly would love for Anacostia to be. Because she has sympathy and empathy, something that these two women, I don't think, have. Do I think Petra would be better than Alder? Probably in the beginning. Do I think she's ambitious and probably would end up having the same quest for absolute power? 100%. So I don't really know if you'd be trading one bad thing for another in a way. But right now, Alder is trash. So I am not happy with this situation at all. I just, Episode 10 is going to be a mess. It is going to be a mess. And I don't know how. The Tareem having lost so many members, we don't really know who is killing them. This new, group that they mentioned, what was it, the Kalara? I'll post it in the description. But I wonder what that group is. Apparently they're ancient, and Alder killed the last one 200 years ago, and they like to take your voice box and put it in a little box, and store it. That's like some voodoo stuff. That's very, very interesting. I need to look up the name too, just to see what origin that has, because that probably be very telling on what the group or who the people or what they are. Chimera, I think it's called Chimera. But yeah, I really want to know more about them, because what if it is them doing that? What if it was them doing it to the Bellwethers? I mean, there's so much. I need to make another theory video. I really do, because this is crazy. This is all crazy. Like, there's so many things going on. There's so much, like, backtracking on stuff that, we should have actually figured out. I do have a question, though. Does Rael still have that little mushroomy thing on her finger? Because it was a matter of concern. Like, it looked like her finger was rotting. And now we just don't actually, there's nothing about it anymore. Like, they took a sample of it. And this is episode 9, and apparently it's either not there anymore. I haven't really looked closely, or we just don't care because it's just gone. It's like the whole thing with Bridie. So, Abigail had to have this bodyguard, and according to some of you guys that have posted on previous reviews, that the actress Ashley Nicole Williams, I think her name is, she posted that Bridie was suspended for taking them off base. Well, that's fine. But then why doesn't she have a replacement bodyguard? It was so crucial that they protect Abigail, who is of child-rearing age, but instead she's sent off to, city drop with no protection. She's sent off to her first mission with no bodyguards. I mean, I'm really confused about this. What was the point of having to have a bodyguard, having the bodyguard be suspended, and not having a replacement bodyguard? Are you suddenly safe? I mean, I'm just curious. That's the only problem I have with TV shows in general with writing, is that sometimes they'll emphasize a point and then they'll drop it and you never hear it again. So, but outside of that, this was a very, very, very good episode. My disgust for Alder prevails. I mean, it just does. I mean, she's so trashy. I don't know what's going to happen with Scylla. It looks to me like Anacostia may be setting her free. Because Anacostia was crying in that window when she saw what Alder was doing. She knew that was messed up. And the fact that Anacostia told the Bellwether unit, because normally she keeps all this stuff to herself. She told them what Alder did, and that also was like, oh, she's serious now, and she is right. If Alder finds out that they're the ones that went to Petra, and Petra's the one that went to the president, but I don't think just the Bellwether unit's in trouble. I think the Bellwethers are in trouble. But quite frankly, I'm not unconvinced that she's not behind the Bellwethers being killed. Alder is dirty. So I think she's got her hand in lots of little pots. But if she goes over there to find a Tareem, which is not a humanitarian, mission, it's so she can get their freaking songs, because she knows she can't get them from Kalita and Adil, then she could learn it and then let them die, and then she's the one that has it. Or it's all selfish reasons why Alder's doing it, and she basically is going to start a war, and that's really messed up. And I really want to know what kind of power the Hague have to stop her, because I think that we're going to see some of that coming into play too. But something needs to happen in the next episode. I'm really hoping it's not going to end on some weird, crazy cliffhanger where it makes me rip out all of my hair and say why. I need to have some resolution, even if something has to be open-ended. There needs to be something. And if it has to be something, I definitely want something with Alder resolved. I need to know, what is the end game for this woman? Is this the end game, or is her clock, her doomsday clock, for her counting down by episode 10, or by the end of episode 10? Because I know something bad's going to happen, because look at all the stuff that's happened now. So something to look forward to, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review format. I'm really hoping, if I leave some of the audio in this video, that I will not have a copyright claim. We're going to pray, because I promise you guys, the algorithm has a crush on me. It follows me around and it looks for everything I do. So I'm really hoping that I can get away with it. I know I probably can't with CW shows, but I'm going to see what happens with Freeform, because as of now, I've never had a copyright claim from them, knock on wood. Hopefully that trend continues, and if so, I'll be able to do another one for the finale, which is going to be very, very, very crazy. But yeah, what did you guys think of the episode? Please let me know. Leave me a comment below. And if you would like to sign up for Jury Duty, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to know who's next on the Nerd Bell, hit the notification bell. Until next time, I can't wait for you to approach the nerd. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but hey, the party doesn't have to stop now. Click on one of these videos and keep it going.